Yo, it is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today we are going to be going over each and every one of the new 6 cards that did get dropped and released in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM today. Starting with Larry Kenon, Rik Smits, Gerald Wallace, De'Aaron Fox, AI, and then Chris Bosh. Now, I'm excited about Chris Bosh. Stretch big. AI will be intriguing. De'Aaron Fox, Gerald Wallace might not be bad. Rik Smits we know is going to be a really big cheese ball. We're going to start it off with Larry Kenon here. Now, as we dive into our first card here, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button. So we're on the road to 280,000 subscribers. So Larry, 59 3-ball. Is that the same thing? The stats of this card are literally the same. 80 lateral quickness. This card's got an 80 lateral quickness. Are the badges the same? Okay, the diamond badges are better. But basically, this Sapphire Larry is going to be an off-brand version of what the Diamond is. Clamps, doesn't have clamps. Really, the Diamond Larry is just a better version of what the Sapphire Larry is going to be. So, is the Sapphire Larry going to be anything too crazy? My answer to that question is no. How many people ever have redeemed the Diamond Larry Kenon? I mean, that's the first question I want you to ask. And if after you answer that question, do people use and like this diamond card? Because I don't think so. I mean, with 59 3-ball, he's got a decent enough release, but the problem with Larry is he can't shoot the ball. Defensively, he's not very good. Can't handle it. I mean, he's just not good in general. I mean, we've seen good primetime Sapphires before, right? The Bogdanovich was okay, but Larry Kenon is not one of them. Not a card I'm very high on at all. Moving into our next card here, Rik Smits with 7'4" with a 7'7" wingspan. So here's the thing. We've got Rik Smits, and then we've got Mark Eaton. You might as well just compare the two, 7'4", 7'4", 7'7", 7'7", 250 to 275. So are they a little bit different? Yes. Is Mark Eaton maybe a little bit better? Probably. Rik Smits does have a good midi with a good jump shot. Obviously, we know interior is good, rebounding wise is good, and we know what Rik Smits is going to give you guys. Obviously, defensively and on the interior, he's going to be an absolute cheese ball. He's going to be able to finish with these badges as well. I just think Rik Smits, the best comparison is an off-brand Mark Eaton. Do I think Mark Eaton's better? Yes. I think Mark Eaton's a little bit better. But if you're looking for just the off-brand version of Mark Eaton, you got Rik Smits. Will I ever run Rik Smits? No. But if you pick up the game today and are looking for a center to be cheesy, Rik Smits is the guy for you at 7'4". He probably won't be super expensive either. Gerald Wallace. Are we going to see another true lockdown defender in my team? Let's find out. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan. No hot spots from the behind the arc. Okay, 74 3-ball with the ability to get no shooting badges and jump shot 4. Scares me a little bit. Okay, it scares me quite a bit. 84 speed acceleration, 86 lateral quickness. Can handle the ball a little bit. Defensive badges are solid. He's really just an off-brand, this guy right here. He is. I mean, he's an off-brand version of Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi is so much better, has a lot better of release, better defensively. Gerald Wallace is just an off-brand version of him. And if you want to compare Gerald Wallace to somebody else, compare him to the guy we saw yesterday in Carr, right? ML Carr is a card in the triple threat vault that we saw yesterday. And ML Carr is not a great shooter either, right? 75 3-ball to 74. But here's the thing. Carr is faster. Carr is stronger. But the 95 lateral quickness compared to the 86 lateral quickness means more than you guys know. And obviously defensive badges for Carr are better as well. So is Gerald Wallace objectively pretty good? I think he's pretty solid. But is he solid enough to pick up for your squad? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself. I don't think he's a guy I'm going to be picking up for my squad. Maybe my no money spent account. And maybe he's a guy for that. We'll find out about him. De'Aaron Fox starts off with a 76 3-ball, which is fine. I'm not mad about the 76 3-ball with the PG base. 95 speed, 85 lateral quickness. The part that scares me is his 46 strength, as well as the 34 interior. Honestly, guys, it's not the worst, right? Has gold mismatch expert. Lucky 7's a good badge. He can dunk it. It's super fast. Playmaker-wise, has every badge in the game, right? With the gold quick first step. Defensively, I mean, he's got a few badges. I'm pretty high on De'Aaron Fox. And if you want to compare him to somebody, here's a guy right here in Derrick Rose, right? 6'3", 6'3". Yes, Derrick Rose is a little bit better all the way around. The strength and interior defense is really what you guys got to know with Derrick Rose. Plus, I mean, he's a better dunker, rebounder as well. Badge-wise, there's not really that much difference, though, within the cards. Like, badge-wise, you can make the case De'Aaron Fox, honestly, is better badge-wise. And quite honestly, release-wise, current gen specifically, Derrick Rose release is almost too quick. So whether you like Derrick Rose, here's what I'll say. If you like Derrick Rose, De'Aaron Fox is basically an off-brand version. That's kind of what I want you guys to think about. He's going to be super fast, super quick. Defensively, might struggle a little bit. But De'Aaron Fox is solid. Is he a card that I'm going to pick up? For my no money spend account, I'll look and see what he can give me. But I still don't think he's going to be to the level of like a Fred VanVleet type of card. Just because he's not necessarily an all-around point guard. Allen Iverson, 6 feet tall, 6'3", wingspan, hotspot from that right slot. 4 Hall of Famers, 16 on gold, 19 on silvers, with 6 on bronze. You guys do the math. You're looking at a card with 45 badges. 83 3-ball, 94 speed acceleration, 85 lateral quickness. Can handle the ball incredibly. Can dunk the ball pretty solid. Gold mismatch expert is solid. Defensively, he's going to leave a lot to be desired. 49 interior defense at 6 feet tall. Definitely hurts him. Trey Burke base on quick. We knew that was going to happen. It's really going to come down to how he moves, right? We know he's got the Pro 2 tween. Andrew Wiggins behind the back. But how does he move in the half court? Can you get whatever shot you want off with Allen Iverson? Or is he going to struggle a little bit? That's something to look at when Chef and Limitless spot up kind of get patched, whatever the case is. We'll see what that does to him because he can get both those badges. But AI is fine. AI is fine. Now, I will say the Sapphire Allen Iverson, you look at his tendencies, 95 on steal tendency. If this Diamond AI had 95 on ball steal tendency, I might be even higher on the card. The card's fine. He's just not necessarily a card for me, right? I prioritize defense more than anything. And obviously, AI on the defensive end of the court is just not going to give you much. But offensively, might be one of the top point guards in all of 2K. Last but certainly not least, the card I'm most excited about today is our Diamond Chris Bosh. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. The first part I like about him is he can play power forward. That's the first thing I do like about Chris Bosh. We saw our first kind of lengthy and versatile forward in the game. Hotspots from both corners. 4 Hall of Famers, 8 on gold, 6 on silver, 7 on bronze. 83 3-ball, decent enough driving dunk. 65 speed isn't that bad. 56 lateral quickness. I mean, it's not the worst. Hall of Fame post spin technician, Hall of Fame set shooter. Here's the problem. You look at the card. Yes, he's got catch and shoot corner specialist. No dead eye, no volume shooter, no lucky 7. Like, there's a lot more shooting badges that I wish he could have. Defensively, unless you upgrade him, and that's the big thing. Unless you upgrade him defensively, he is going to struggle. Now, if you give him Intimidator, if you give him Pogo Stick, if you give him those interior defensive badges post lockdown, he's going to be a pretty complete center. Because at 6'11", he's got good strength, decent enough interior defense. He is just very solid. And as far as stretch bigs in the game are concerned, the only other guy we have is Serge Ibaka that is okay in the game. And you look at the cards, is Serge Ibaka better than Chris Bosh? Chris Bosh is faster. Serge is a little bit better laterally. So, I mean, I think the Serge versus Chris Bosh comparison is a pretty good one. I think it's a pretty fair comparison in general. Do I think Chris Bosh is going to be better than Serge Ibaka? I think I would give the slight edge probably to Chris Bosh, but man, it is close. Because defensively, Serge probably has an advantage. It's just close. I think it's close. I do think a lot of people are going to hype up Chris Bosh to be better than he actually is. What we've got to realize is that 3 of his 4 Hall of Fame badges are in the finishing department, which to me is not the biggest category. Do you think his release helps him out, right? Oh, wait. They gave him set shot 4. What is this? Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think that's the worst release in the game. I don't think it's that bad. But what I will say is if we go back and look at Chris Bosh from last year, you're going to see Bosh have one of the best releases in the game, right? Not Chris Paul. We look up Chris Bosh. You're going to see, I think it's jump shot 29. Chris Bosh does not have jump shot 29 this year. So that's something else to kind of take a look at and see how you prioritize that. I think Chris Bosh is going to be okay, but I don't expect him to be that much better than a Serge Ibaka. So are any of these cards going to crack the best lineup in the game? I don't know. I don't know if Chris Bosh is to that level or not, but he might be the only guy that does. How I'd rank these cards overall, it's tough. It's really tough for me. I'm going to go like this. Chris Bosh, number 1. AI, number 2. Fox, 3. Wallace, 4. Smits, 5. And Keenan, 6. In that order. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I personally probably wouldn't have AI that high. But because of how I know some people are going to use him, he's going to be an absolute cheeseball. So that's how I rate these cards. Nothing too crazy here, honestly. That's kind of my final takeaway of things. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, though. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.